What's up, everyone? It's Anna, also known as that Star Wars girl, and today I'm going to be talking about the Pirates of the Caribbean reboot and how it is not going to be starring Johnny Depp, reportedly. So, I heard about this over the weekend. I was not amused because I am a huge Pirates of the Caribbean fan. I remember what the world was like before Pirates of the Caribbean was released. I remember what it was like going to the theaters and seeing it for the very first time and just being completely blown away. And I will never make the mistake of saying Jack Sparrow. It's Captain Jack Sparrow. I remember just being enthralled with the story and adventure, and it was fun and exciting, and it's everything you expect a pirate movie to be and more. And Johnny Depp gave the performance of his lifetime, and he is always going to be known as Captain Jack Sparrow. He makes the franchise what it is. He keeps the ball rolling in every movie, and it's this ongoing joke that, oh, he's the worst pirate I've ever seen, and then or heard of, and he's always like, yeah, but you've heard of me. I might be the worst, but you know who I am. And it's amazing, and it's this ongoing joke throughout the movie. And you watch it, and it's fun and exciting, and it's, I don't know what other word to describe it other than awesome. Pirates of the Caribbean was awesome. Emphasis on the was part, though. And, you know, they did a trilogy, and it was phenomenal, and each movie played off the first one, and it all intertwined, and it made sense. The first one, I do think, will always be the best one because it's the first one. The second one was good. The third one, it redeemed itself as it went on, but they all worked together and they played off one another, which is why it was a good story, and the third one was a good conclusion to that story. And even though Captain Jack Sparrow is not, you know, always on screen, there is the other players like Barbossa, Will, and Elizabeth, and it follows their story, and it's a great story. And yes, Captain Jack Sparrow is not, you know, the most ideal person. You know, he does do some wrongs, but at the end of the day, he is a good person, but he's a little shady at times, but it all comes into play, and that's the character, and it would not have been portrayed any better by any actor aside from Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp gave an amazing performance, and Johnny Depp always gives an amazing performance because Johnny Depp is a fantastic actor, and he is Captain Jack Sparrow. Now, in this article, they talk about how the newest Pirates of the Caribbean movie was the biggest box office disappointment out of all of them, and I know exactly why that is. We all know exactly why that is, and it has nothing to do with Johnny Depp. It has to do with the fact that it was not a good story, and they're just trying to milk out this franchise to make more money off of it. They don't care the fact that, you know, the story was already completed. They just care about making money. I personally thought that the fourth one was worse than the fifth one, but, you know, whatever. I did think Penelope Cruz did a good job in the fourth one, but still, it was just, they're stretching too hard, and it didn't work, you know? If you don't have, you know, Johnny Depp trying to do his thing, and Captain Jack, you know, trying to get his goal done, and, you know, I guess immortality is apparently his goal in the last couple movies, but it's just, we all know exactly what they're trying to do, and it's not Pirates of the Caribbean anymore. It's like, okay, well, that's a little far-fetched, you know. The first couple of them, they all tied in together. Now these ones, it's like Spaceballs 2, The Search for More Money. That's what they're just trying to do with all of these movies. And so in this article that I first read, the first one that I saw that had to do with this story, and they're saying that, oh, it's because Johnny Depp is getting backlash in his personal life that's also causing trouble with the Fantastic Beasts movie, and everyone is in an uproar that he's in it. And even Johnny Depp has said, I'm really sorry that these movies are getting backlash, like, you know, J.K. Rowling is getting backlash because I'm in the movies because I was falsely accused, and he's, you know, suing The Sun, I guess is the paper that came out with the stories about his personal life. And this is where I really think that the papers or the reporters, the people that put out these news, they are very selective on who is the bad guy in situations and who is the good guy. Now, Johnny Depp whatever he has done or hasn't done in his personal life, you know what? I have been very clear on my point of, separating the actor from the role that they are playing. When you look at Johnny Depp, just as a person, I don't know much about his personal life. I know that his daughter had Ebola at one point, and her name is Rose, and his son's name is Jack, and they're named after the Titanic characters. And he dated some model for years who's the mother of his children, and he married a lesbian. That is what I know about Johnny Depp. And he's actually not English. There you go. My extent of knowledge on Johnny Depp's personal life. And then I did hear about all the controversy between him and the lesbian wife, and that he did domestic violence. I also read stories that she was the one that started the domestic violence, but that didn't get publicized at all. But, separate the person from the role that they are playing. If I don't know anything about the actor, that's completely fine, because I am watching them and I am seeing their talent. I didn't know anything about Johnny Depp's personal life until everything came to light with his recent divorce. But everything that I knew about him, I knew he was a talented actor, because every movie that I saw him in, he was phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Even if I didn't like the movie, he was amazing. He did the part the way it was supposed to be played. I am not the biggest Tim Burton fan. I'm not. I can appreciate his movies, but they're the kind of movies that I can watch once and I never have to really see again. I do appreciate the art style. I appreciate his vision, but it's just not my kind of thing. It's not my cup of tea. I don't need to watch Corpse Bride 100 times to get the message. I don't need to watch, what's another one? The Sweeney Todd. But you know what? I watched it once. I thought it was good. I'd never need to see it again. But Johnny Depp did a great job. I did not know that Johnny Depp could sing before I watched Sweeney Todd. And he started singing. I was like, oh my gosh, Johnny Depp can sing? Are you serious? And he did a fantastic job. Edward Scissorhands, another Tim Burton movie. That one I actually do watch a lot, because I watch it around Christmas. I think it's a Christmas movie. Whatever, you can disagree with me if you want to, but I like that movie. I thought he's a good actor. Every movie I've seen Johnny Depp in, he's phenomenal. Pirates of the Caribbean, oh my gosh. I dressed up like a pirate to go see the third movie, and just watching it, I was completely enthralled, because he is Captain Jack Sparrow. He is a phenomenal actor. After everything that came out about his personal life, when I saw Fantastic Beasts, I screamed in the movie theater when it was revealed that he was Grindelwald. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's Johnny Depp. And I got so excited because I love Johnny Depp. He's a fantastic actor. I don't care about his personal life. It shouldn't affect the way that he is seen in his movies, because you can look at, and I will name people that have controversies against them. You can say whatever you want about Michael Jackson. His music is groundbreakingly amazing. He is mourned by millions of people because his music, there's like nothing like it, and there's never going to be another Michael Jackson. There just isn't. But he did have those allegations against him. Now, again, I can separate an actor or a singer or any person that's talented. You can look at the things that they've done and see that talent that's there. And I can separate them. A lot of other people apparently can't. When the Kelly Marie Tran stuff came out, I have said many times, I thought, she did the job that she was given. Her acting wasn't bad in the movie. It's not her fault she was given a horrible role. It's not. She was just a girl that won a chance to be in a Star Wars movie, and she did everything right. It's not her fault that she had a horrible character. I don't agree with any of the bullying that she allegedly got, which I 100% believe happened. But you have to separate the actor or the musician from their personal life from what they are putting out. I don't think it's fair that talented people get in a way, objectified for their personal life. Look at freaking Tom Cruise. He's a crazy Scientologist, but he's never going to stop making movies because, they're going to push that. I can watch a Tom Cruise movie, and the most recent ones aren't that great. I heard Mission Impossible was good, but I'm not my thing. But, he's going to keep making movies. It doesn't matter that he's, a crazy Scientologist and he's kind of a little wacko. He's a good actor. People like Tom Cruise movies. They're going to keep watching him. I don't really agree with everything that he does in his personal life, which I know way too much about, but, I can see that he is a talented actor, and talented people are going to continue to do the things that they're good at because, for the exact reason, they are good at it. And in this article, there's a lot of references to the guy that wrote the original Pirates of the Caribbean. And he says that they're moving away from Depp because of the allegations in his personal life and all the backlash that he's getting. And Depp himself has said that these are not true. Now, it's one of those he said, she said kind of stories, and there is always, there's not just one version of every story, there's going to be many, and since this is a story between Depp and his ex-wife, then, there are two sides to that story. I personally don't think any of that is relevant to, Johnny Depp's acting abilities. I think he's phenomenal, and at the same time, it's not his fault that the newest movies didn't do well. He did a good job. When I watched him, I'm like, that's Captain Jack Sparrow. This isn't a Pirates of the Caribbean film, but that's Captain Jack Sparrow. That's Johnny Depp as Captain Jack Sparrow. That's the best freaking part of the movie, is that Captain Jack Sparrow is in it. Everything else kind of sucks, but Jack Sparrow is in it. So, it really bothered me when I read this article, because I'm like, you're not going to have Johnny Depp? You expect your movie to do good? Are you kidding me? You're doing a Pirates of the Caribbean movie without Captain Jack Sparrow? What on earth are you thinking? And the guy who used to be the writer for Pirates of the Caribbean is saying how they're going to get the writers for Deadpool, and he's so excited that they're going to bring that humor. It's like, oh my gosh, could you imagine if Captain Jack Sparrow was in a Deadpool movie? How awesome that would be. Even with the writers, that is... If you want an R-rated Pirates of the Caribbean movie, that's the way to go, I think. But this writer that's saying that Johnny Depp is the problem, but, I'm excited to see the writers from Deadpool do a Pirates of the Caribbean movie. Dude, honestly, this article just proved that the writing is the problem. If anything, that the old writer is saying that he's excited for the new writer. Are you serious? You're excited for the person that's going to replace you? Anyone that's a Pirates of the Caribbean fan, you don't even have to be a Pirates of the Caribbean fan, you can be a movie fan, even if you're not a movie fan, as long as you can look at a story and be like, this is the difference between a good movie and a bad movie. Ask any child to sit through every single Pirates of the Caribbean movie. Most of them are probably going to say one of the first three movies is their favorite. Nobody is going to say, unless the little girl or a little boy likes mermaids, they might say the fourth one is their favorite, but aside from that, I'm almost 100% sure everyone is going to say that one of the first three movies is their favorite. That's because the writing in the first three was the best, and this person has obviously fallen off on that because they wrote a trilogy, and it works. That's why the first three are the best movies, and Johnny Depp is Captain Jack Sparrow. You going to try to do a Pirates of the Caribbean franchise or reboot franchise, and you're not going to have Captain Jack Sparrow? What the heck are you thinking? It's not going to work. And it has to do with the writing and the fact that Captain Jack Sparrow is Johnny Depp, or Johnny Depp is Captain Jack Sparrow. So, sorry for that long rant, guys, but that's what's going on. I'm going to link the article in the description, so feel free to check that out. I love reading the comments and seeing what everyone says about it. So everyone, have a great rest of your day. May the force be with you, because we are going to need it.